Guess what? There's blood in the streets again. Been here twice before. One in the dot-com bubble and the second in the subprime crisis. This just lines up perfect with the dot-com bubble. We're going into an element of change, and there's fear and there's anxiety, and people don't know what to do. And then we have a change in our interest rates and in where our debt is going through, and people are scared. And so there's blood in the streets, there's panic, and this is the opportunity if you have the foresight to take advantage of it. I want to walk you through it. I want to show you exactly what happened in the past and tell you where you should be putting your money to take advantage of the blood in the streets. This happened in 2000. This chart here I'm going to show you shows you the movement of the S&P 500, Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. Google and Meta weren't trading publicly as of yet, but I want them on your mind because they are one of the stocks, two of the stocks you need to own. So Apple was on August of 2000, was at 72 cents a share, adjusted for splits. The S&P 500 was at 1,028. Microsoft was at 21.64, and Amazon was at $1.69. The Dow, or the S&P 500, dropped from August to November 49%. That was from August 2000 to November 22. It dropped 49%. Apple dropped 66%. Microsoft dropped 21%, and Amazon dropped 30%. Okay, that's what we're going through. I don't think it'll take 2 years to get there, but that's what we're going through. What then happened? And we fast forward to today, and the S&P 500 is at 2459. Why did that happen? It was the dot-com revolution. It was the digital revolution. Now, yes, we're looking at a span here of, 24 years? But I believe this will take somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 to 3 years. That's my belief. Do not hold me to that, but I know it's going to happen. So then, as a result of that, if you had bought in and you owned Apple at 72 cents, it went to 24. It's now at $222, up, what is that, 30,456%? That's what's happening. Microsoft up 1,753%, from $21.64 to $401. Amazon is up from $1.69 to $171%, or $171. That's a 10,079% gain. Is this going to happen again? Can you expect another 30,000% gain in Apple, or another 10,000% gain in Amazon? I don't know, but I do know who's buying all the chips, who's all buying all the GPUs, because we're going into something that is going to change the world. What was the last something that changed the world? Was it the internet? What will be the next change? Maybe it'll be artificial intelligence. Maybe it'll be machine learning. Maybe it'll be quantum computing. Who owns all the data? Who's going to own all the compute because of the GPUs? Who's spending trillions of dollars to take advantage of the next change in the world, which is promised to be bigger than the internet change? So can I expect stocks to gain 10,000% over the next 20 years? I think it'll happen in the next 10 years. I want you to look at this chart. This is a chart of 4 of those same stocks. I've shown it to you many times. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Google. What if in 2024 you had said, I think I'll open a Roth IRA, and I think I'm allowed to put $6,000 in it. I'm going to divide it evenly amongst these 4 stocks: Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Google. And then at the end of 20 years, what would I have? Well, look down to the right side. You'd have 4,018,000 $8,700 because you got an average rate of return from those four stocks of 31%. Wow, is that going to happen again? I'm willing to bet on it. And I'm willing to add about two stocks, or one more stock. Let's see. Apple, Amazon, Google, Amazon, and Meta. Why not NVIDIA? Why not? Because NVIDIA is the Cisco of the dot-com. They're the contractors. They're the one who are building the machines, the ones who are going to deliver and did deliver the data revolution to us. Who delivered the internet to us was Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Meta. Cisco built the highway, but the delivery truck was Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Google, and Meta. It's going to be the same thing. There may be some others, but if you will own those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stocks, you're going to have a fantastic return. I can't guarantee it'll be in 2 years. I can't guarantee it'll be in 10 years. But it ain't going to take 20. Okay, so there's blood in the streets. There's an opportunity here. It's for those who have courage, because that's what it's going to take. You went through last week. If you held your positions, you have courage. Hang on, it's going to come even better. Now, where do we go from there? Kerry, do I just hold 5 stocks? Well, if you want to accelerate that return, you've got to find the small, the moonshots, the Navitas, and the Applied Digital. Those companies that are going to facilitate this change that Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Meta are going to capitalize. They need some help. They need somebody to come in and do some things that they can't do. But in the long run, as we get through this, and NVIDIA is one of them, and Supermicro is one of them. But wait, they've just been beat up. Yeah, they have. But did they drop 66%? I think Supermicro came very close to it. Could this be the signal to tell us the dot-com bubble is now going to facilitate or manifest itself into the AI bubble, which then regains its strength and charges on as the world wakes up to the potential, as the fear goes away? Do you hang on? Damn it, I think you do. Do you manage your portfolio accordingly? I think you do. If you got time. If you got just 6 months left in your life, probably not a good deal. But if you've got 2 years, 2.5 years, you're going to be thankful you listened to Kerry. Kerry's been there before. You've been there before, but you may not have paid attention to what's going on. There's blood on the streets. Take advantage of it. Recognize it for what it is. This is the opportunity of your lifetime. And if you're in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Meta. That's a minimal risk. If you want to add NVIDIA, if you want to add Supermicro, if you want to add Applied Digital and Navitas and Symbiotics, if you want to get more out of your portfolio, a larger return on investment, put some of your portfolio there as well. But for God's sakes, don't miss this opportunity. It's screaming at you. I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm a retired financial advisor. You might have missed me the last 4 days. I was invited to join a cohort of 26 small businesses in the state of Alabama who Goldman Sachs thinks can become big businesses. And it's offered me a 12-week course. I just spent 3 days in it. They introduced me to my senator. They introduced me to my representative. They told me about the opportunities for the government to fund my growth. Yes, I met Katie Britt. She told me, we need your help. We need your help to eliminate financial illiteracy. Stick with me. We're going to have fun. It will end around Thanksgiving. Be there and show up at the Stock Talk, and I'll tell you more about it.